Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation, an emerging nation. We've been around 5 years, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. We're now expanding our economy, and that'll benefit all our citizens because it'll improve the liquidity and value of our currency, and all our citizens hold our currency because we give it to them free every month. Anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, no obligation. Come along, register, prove you're a real person, and that's all there is to it. There are lots of things that you can get involved in if you choose, but it's up to you. It's your option. We have also a non-separatist ideology, and that means we don't separate people into groups based on what they look like, where they come from, what their financial situation is, or anything else, really. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all interlinked, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all therefore of equal value to our community. And we have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that ideology. And that affirmation follows our opening prayer, which is very short, and it's to help us find true happiness in life. Not short-term pleasure that you'll get when you pay off your credit cards and buy that house you've always wanted and go on that world cruise or whatever it is that you have always wanted to do, but it will be a lasting inner joy, peace that is not able to be destroyed. It's what everybody seeks. Not everybody knows exactly what it is that's missing from their life. There are a lot of people that are very successful financially, still striving for something, and they're not sure what it is and how to get it. And it is that inner peace. And they can't buy it. Nobody can buy it. You can only get it through loving service to other people. And the more service you offer to the more people, the more you'll find everything, literally everything that you want and need in life will stop being attracted to you. You won't have to chase after money, relationships, time, or anything else. It'll all stop working miraculously for you. So that's where we are. We'll get started with that prayer in a moment. But first, let me welcome you, whether you are watching live or whether you're watching the recording. A lot of our members watch the recording because 7 p.m. London time isn't convenient for everybody. Also, we changed our clocks today here in England. So some people may be thinking that we didn't record an hour ago. But we are here now. But they'll be able to catch up on the recordings. But I do see we have a few people in and a few people that have left comments here. We've got Lewis in from Lisbon in Portugal. We've got Richard from Devon in England, Ramachandra from Watford in England, Dustin from Arizona, USA, Werner from South Africa. Dusty says good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Yeah, that's appropriate because we have people all around the world who will be fitting into one of those, and maybe even good night too. Okay. So without further ado, let's get started. Oh, just a minute, there might be somebody else here. We have Maya that's just popped in. She's from England, Southeast England. We've got Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland. Okay, right. So let's get started with that little prayer and affirmation, and then we'll bring you up to date with where we are and what's going on. And of course, we've got our raffle to draw. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And a little affirmation: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, right. Developers have had a day off today. They both were working yesterday, and I really appreciate that fact that they came in on Saturday. I didn't really want them working again today, although it would have been handy. We'd have got more things sorted out. But there are a few things that we must get sorted out tomorrow when they come in. One of those is the allocation of the $150 into the US dollar wallets of all members. It was supposed to have been done, but it appears from checking wallets and from comments from people that nobody's got it. So that needs resolving, and it needs resolving tomorrow, because on Tuesday, the 1st of April, those funds will be transferred and then usable for people to become elite members by having all 6 pools available. There are several other things as well that we need to do before we have that month end run of upgrades or changes or whatever you want to call it. We don't know how smoothly that's going to go. We do know that some things are happening. The cron job in the 777 plan is running, and it's putting people in. I'm not quite sure how many people we've got in now, but we should be getting somewhere closer to the number of people I'm just checking to see if I can see how many people we've got. I haven't done any numbers because they're not really meaningful at this moment in time with so much going on. But we're up to 38,153. We're still missing about 2,500 people, which hopefully those cron jobs, as they keep running, will relocate and find. And of course, that means that there are commissions that haven't been paid out, and they'll gradually get into your inbox or what's it, available cash wallet. They're put in automatically from that plan. So that will make adjustments for some of the people that are saying my balance isn't right. I'm not sure it's going to fix everything because we've got various other things as well. We have to bring the Share Hope plan up to date because what it's showing currently is the situation as at the 12th of the month, I think. So of course there's quite a lot of stuff missing from there, but we are well on with that, and hopefully we'll get that sorted out. Maybe tomorrow. Okay, I see we've got a couple more people in. We've got Maureen in from London in England. We've got Ron in from Amsterdam in Holland, and we've got Bozina in from Slovenia. So I was trying to get an awful lot done today, and I've not really managed an awful lot because I've been tracking and doing things that people have commented on to see what we need to do and concentrate on Monday. So I've not managed to do as much as I'd intended, but we'll get there. We are still working towards the best outcome that we could possibly have from what went on. And what went on was a really outside chance because it took away our backup server as well as the live server. We were, as it happens, in the process of moving to a different hosting organization and server support team, and unfortunately, the downtime or the hacking or whatever you want to call it happened as we were in the process. And if it had happened an hour later, it would have been no problem. We'd have already been moved, but it didn't. It happened when it did. And we are fortunate that Devyani and Vishal have been so diligent in doing what they've done to get us back to where we are already. I'm pretty sure by the end of next week, we'll have everything sorted out one way or another. So it will take a little bit more time to get everything working. Various plans and things, some of the things are not running the way they should. People are sometimes struggling to add funds or withdraw them. There are some things that are not working the way they should be. We will get on top of it all. And I've done quite an extensive list today of these things that we need to be addressing, and both Vishal and Devyani will be on them on Monday, and we'll get as much done on Monday as we possibly can. And that really is the updates on development and things. We do have the raffle to run, and I'm not even sure that when we click that button it's going to work because so many things haven't done. But we'll try it and we'll see what happens, and if it doesn't work, we'll have to add that to the list and run the raffle tomorrow. We also, before today's raffle, we hit our $500, and we have that to give away to a non-profit organization. So we need people to come up with non-profit organization that we can benefit with a few $100s just to help them out a little bit. We're looking for small organizations. We're not looking for big registered charities or anything. Excuse me. Local sports clubs, churches, educational facilities, dog rescue centres, animal care, whatever. As long as they're a non-profit organisation that's doing some good work and a few dollars would help them. You know, these smaller organisations, what we have, $500 can mean a lot to them. Bigger organisation, $500 is just going to put some money into the CEO's pay packet or something, you know. We're not in it for that. I see we've got Kim in as well from Ireland. So nice to have all you people here with us. But as I say, there isn't really anything else that I can add. I can answer any questions that you have, but anything related to things not being right, it's best if you put in a support ticket, and it's best if you hang on for a day or two to see how we progress with things. I know that some allocations from the random withdrawals are not completed yet, but we do have a list of all those now. I also know we have some people that won in the raffle, and those are not showing up, you know. So we need to get a list of all those. That'll be a little bit more difficult, but it's not something that we can't do, because we have, of course, all the draws for the raffle recorded in our lives, so we can go through and check. Certainly the top prize winners, some of the people that get $1 here and there, I'm not sure we're going to be able to do much about that. What we'll do, we'll see what we can do. Okay, that as I say, pretty much covers things. What I want to do now is I want to test that Raffle to see if it will work. Hopefully, fingers crossed it will. But if it doesn't, as I say, something else to add on to the list. So let's have a go at that right now. Let me find the website. Here we go. And then we'll do a screen share. Share screen. Window. Here we go. And that should be coming up for you now. I'm looking over here because that's my test screen. That's Cody amongst the attendants. Right. So, yep, we are sharing. So here we go. I don't know how many tickets we've sold either, because people haven't had the same amount of time to buy them. We could well be making a loss on the raffles this week. 211. 211, I think, is going to be close to breaking even, but I'm not sure that we will break even. Right, let's see if it works when we click the button. Roll on the drums, and it did work. How about that? And we got Derry Bass gets 120. I shouldn't. Well, I do recognise the username. I'm not sure who it applies to, but I do recognise it. It is one of our long-standing members. So congratulations to Derry Bass. 70 people have got $1. Derry Bass has got 120. So that's one thing that did work. So that's good news. So we can stop sharing that now. And where am I going? Back here. Okay. So yeah, what we need is any of you come up with a nice non-profit organization. If nobody's come up with one by next week, we'll use one of the ones that we've benefited previously. We'll just rotate them. We've only paid out to 3 of them, but they can all use more money. So we'll see what we can do. Okay. Justin, oh, congratulations. Okay. So I'm not sure that there is anything else we can cover today. One thing, the Success Blueprint, we will be starting webinars again as soon as I can. From a time point of view, we can do it pretty much any time, but I want to make sure that we've got the Success Blueprint up to date and working. I know that there were some people missing. There are some people that joined while we were offline, and because we were offline, they didn't join. I know they got the welcome letters and everything else. So you as sponsors will or should have the name, the username, and the email of these people. They will need to register again because they just simply don't appear in the database. Once again, anything that you paid in that time didn't get paid. You didn't pay it, you didn't get whatever it was you wanted from it. So whether, you know, it was a Success Blueprint membership for you, or for somebody that you were piffing in, or something else similar, during that time, you won't have been charged and you won't have got whatever it is. you'll have to process that again to get there. And if the people that you were helping are not there, they'll have to re-register before you can do it. I know that's pretty short, but it's to the point, and I think it pretty much covers everything. So if there are no questions, we'll get on with things. The developers will be working from as early as they can tomorrow. I'll be missing for about an hour. I've got to take the car in to have the exhaust done. It sounds like a boy racer at the moment, and it's an old banger rather than a boy racer. It's a 1997 Vauxhall Corsa, but it doesn't sound like one currently. Okay, so folks, thanks so much for being here. I do appreciate you. I do love you. We're working consistently to try and make things right for you. And by the end of this week, I'm sure we'll be in a position where we may not have everything 100% correct, but we'll have most things correct. And what isn't correct, we'll be able to get from your feedback and make the adjustments and get everything working as it should. Okay, so that's it. We've got Peter just popped in from the Cameroon just as we're leaving. He's just missed the fun. Okay, so thank you so much again for being here. I love you all. God bless, and I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow. Remember that we have that hour change. It's back to a 5-hour difference between Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Summertime and British Summertime now. Okay, it's not 4 hours anymore, it's 5 hours. So remember that, and we'll be good to go for the next 6 months or so until they mess around with the clocks again. Okay, thank you so much, and God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, and I'm not sure when you, well, I think I know now, because when I click that, I get this button, and then I click the green button and it says goodbye, folks. Goodbye.